All right, so now we're going to get started on our final lab, or I guess final lab activity of Module 2, which is going to be a combination circuit. So a combination circuit is going to be a combination of a parallel and a series circuit. So we're going to go ahead and draw it up like this. We're going to have our power source. We're going to get using that AC power source, and it's going to be 120 volts, like so. We're going to come up, we're going to go over, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into a light. This one will be our light that's going to be in series. So then from the light, we're going to come down and we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into a parallel circuit. We're going to have a light here, and we're going to have another light right here. All right, just like so. And we're going to go ahead and put those together, and then we're just going to go ahead and come back to our power source. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the trainer, and we're going to go ahead and start wiring this thing up. What we're going to do again is just use the same sockets that we were in the previous labs, and we're going to use 120 volts. So go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and start wiring this up. Again, point out I got my trainer locked out. That way I know I'm going to be totally safe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and run my black wire up to my switch, from my switch to my first light, just like all of the other activities. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through that, and then we'll continue on once I get to actually wiring up the 3 different light bulbs. Okay, so on my circuit, on my drawing, what I did is I did the first light in series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this first light, I'm going to come out of it, and then I'm going to put these 2 lights right here in parallel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a wire that comes from here over to here, and then it's going to connect here all together. Okay, so now I've effectively made it so that it's going to come from this light, go into here, and it can go through this light bulb, or it can go through this light bulb. So remember, if you're in parallel, or if you're following a circuit and you ever say the electricity can go here or here, that means you're in parallel. So we know we're doing this circuit correctly now. So I'm going to take these 2, I'm going to probably connect them together, and then I'm going to take it back over to my ground. Or my neutral, sorry. All right, so I now have my circuit all the way built. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my light bulbs in, and I'm going to go ahead and test it after I'll unlock it, of course. Okay, so I'm going to unlock my circuit, and I'm going to power it up. We're going to go ahead and flip on our switch, and we can see that all 3 lights are lighting up just fine. So that's how to make this combination circuit. If you guys have any questions or anything I can help you do, please let me know. Remember, don't tear this apart until after you've answered the questions in the worksheet or questionnaire that's next in the module. So